Hey everyone, it is Tuesday and it's been kind of a long day, but I have some construction updates that I wanted to share with you. So we got a huge outpouring in the comments for people who were giving us some tips and advice on how to deal with the construction, and then a lot of you shared your own construction horror stories, water damage horror stories, and yeah, so this has been a big thing, and I'm excited to say we have some stuff like gears are in motion. So let me show you what's going on. So as you can see here, once again, our house is covered in plastic. But this morning we had some guys come over and they did all the drywall work. So we've got our guest room back and we've got Steve's, well, we don't have it back, but like I said, things are moving. So as you can see, like the plastic stretches pretty much all over our house, but we go into our guest room and the hole is gone. So it was nice. They worked quickly. They came over pretty early, but they patched up the hole and they retextured it. You can't really see in this lighting. But then they come back first thing tomorrow to paint and then they'll be done. Upstairs, again, there's just plastic everywhere. It was funny. They were really nice guys because they were like, if you want, we can take the plastic down and then just put new ones up tomorrow. But we didn't want to waste that kind of time. So we only have to live with it for one night. But as you can see here in Steve's closet, if you remember, I'll try to put the previous video in there so you can see what it looked like before. But yeah, same thing. They patched up the hole, added the texture. And so tomorrow they're going to come in and paint this. And what's really nice is we actually have an unopened box of our flooring. So they're going to go ahead and fix our flooring and then put the baseboards back, paint it, and then this will be done. So yeah, but these guys showed up right on time, which is always a plus when it comes to these kind of things, right? Got everything underway, and then, like I said, tomorrow's Wednesday is when they're gonna finish it up, and then on Thursday, there's gonna be another team that comes in and starts working on the tiling of our shower. As you can see, nothing's really changed. They haven't touched this. The only thing is that because they patched up that drywall, you can't see through Steve's office anymore, which that's a good thing. So as you can imagine, we're super excited about that, especially with the guest room, because if you saw in the previous video, that was a fully furnished guest room. We had a bed, a highboy, a nightstand, some lamps. All of that is moved into our garage, which of course makes parking issues. But then we're one of those households where it was a guest room / storage unit. So all that stuff is just scattered around our house. It's just gonna be so nice to get that room back in order and everything put away, and we can reclaim some more of our living space. Vacuuming. Caleb's got his little vacuum. This was the best little thing we found on Amazon.
A mess.
A mess? Okay, go ahead and vacuum it up.
Yeah, you use this one?
Yeah, you can use that one. Do you need me to attach it? Vacuum up the mess. So this is a kid's version of the Dyson vacuum. We found it for like $30 on Amazon, and it was his, believe it or not, it was his birthday gift. But he wouldn't stop playing with our vacuum, and he plays with all the attachments, and finally we were just like, let's just get him his own vacuum. And you know how kids will play with something for like 5 minutes and then they're bored with it? His birthday was back in August. He is still using this thing every day. So this is Caleb's fall break. This was day 2. And oh my gosh, he is bouncing off the walls. So I think we're gonna go, he woke up from his nap not too long ago. I think we're gonna go walk to our little park. What's up, man?
Wake up.
Yes, you did wake up. But we're very lucky to have a neighborhood that's got we've actually got like 3 parks in here. And there's a couple that he really likes to go to. So I think we're gonna fire up his little Tesla Hot Wheels and go check out the park.
Let's go drive.
Let's go to the park.
Do you walk?
Yeah, and you can, I'll walk and you can drive. Yeah, we don't need to wash the car right now.
A bad soap?
Yeah, bad soap. We don't want to drink that.
Here's glasses.
Yeah. And you walk down. And we should one more get. Once.
Okay, get in your car.
All right, let's go. So here we are on our walk. You can probably see Caleb behind me. He thinks he's so cool. Caleb is the most distracted driver. He literally stops like every 5 seconds, and right now he almost ran over Steve because he stopped to look at the airplane in the sky.
It's very stressful.
Up high.
Yeah,
Shop.
Yep, let's
keep
go.
going.
Find out.
It's a steak. Okay?
Well, Bubby.
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down. And say the treasure me.
Let's see you go down.
Yeah, I do. Wow! He ran circles.
Okay.
Wow! Oh, hot.
It's kind of slow. Is it hot?
Okay.
This way.
It's not quite the way. Come on, grab.
There you go. Oh, watch your head. Oh my.
This way.
So a funny thing about Caleb is that he has zero fear. He just doesn't care. He just rushes into things, which is also, I think, what leads to him being just the clumsiest kid we've ever known. And we've actually had people say that to us, like family and friends and babysitters, like, he is so clumsy. What's up, bub? So I was just gonna tell you a funny thing about Caleb, and then he interrupted me saying he has to go potty. So we are now headed home. We've literally been here for about 2 minutes.
Let's go.
So what I was gonna say is that Caleb he is so clumsy. He is so clumsy. So there's another park in our neighborhood that I was telling you about. It's a little smaller and it doesn't have as many like climbing structures, but it's got a lot of those spinning things. And Caleb loves to just go as fast as we can get him. He loves being dizzy. But the hard part is getting him to stay, like to hold on. And we keep telling him, you gotta hold on, you gotta hold on. And then, but he keeps trying it, and he just flies off these things. Granted, he does like get up, dust himself off, and he wants to get back on right away. But yeah, the last time we were there, he kind of biffed it pretty good. I'll put the clip in right here. What? Careful. So yeah, little man just has no fear. I guess that's a good thing, right? So we are home now. Like I said, we were at the park for about 2 minutes, and then Caleb told us he had to go potty, so we came right home. So now he's just playing in the backyard. And now, I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the night.
So yeah, we're back home already. That was a very quick park experience, but it's also very stressful with him. Like he doesn't really always pay attention, so we're always having to rescue him from being on the road or running into rocks. So I think our kitchen project is finally done. So like we said, we did a facelift project, which we just used the bones and made it look better. So, but I changed out the hardware, added some brass hardware all across the kitchen. I think it adds like a nice little pop.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is though, it does photograph really, really well, but when we first put it on, like you couldn't even tell that they were gold. So we used to have brushed nickel.
Yeah.
But I guess I think that works because now it's more subtle. So they are gold pulls, but it's not like blinding.
Brass pulls. So
oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's why we wanted something to be a little bit more subtle. We didn't want bright gold. So it kind of works with the rest of our metals in the kitchen because we have stainless steel appliances. And we have chandeliers and stuff like that that doesn't have any kind of brass, so it's subtle enough, but it has a nice little pop. So
yeah, and it goes really nicely with the gray paint.
Yeah, I think so as well. So I don't know if everybody has the same exact problem, but anytime that there's a DIY project or home project, the instructions are always like, this is gonna take a quick, easy 10, 15 minutes. Piece of cake, right? There's always something that's a hiccup. So we replaced the handles. It was these like silver handles down here. And I'm like, okay, hopefully it'll be like the same size. We can reuse the holes. Nope, just a little bit too small. So I had to do another template, drill some holes in there. But hey, I think it all works out. Again, it's not a DIY project unless you have to like stress yourself out and make the project like 5 times longer than it should be. You know what I love about Caleb being able to play in his backyard? We make sure it's completely safe so he's not gonna hurt himself, but it's almost like going to a zoo, watching the wild animal out in its own element. Only thing is, this one opens up its own door. Hey, bud. So you guys know we live in the desert. So the desert is constantly trying to kill us, or we just don't belong here. So I'm out here about to water the plants with Caleb, and I look down and oof, what is that? That is huge.
It's just chilling there.
I don't think it's alive. It's not moving really.
You poke it with a stick?
I don't want to poke it with a stick. What kind of demented person pokes an animal with a stick?
Well,
I'll just probably spritz it with water, and if it moves, it moves.
I know. Just be careful. Careful. Stay back.
Yikes. It's so gross. Ugh.
Well, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna spritz it with some water, see what happens.
Okay.
All right, let's get Caleb inside, because I don't want this thing like scurrying towards him.
Right. Ooh. Oh yeah. It's dead, whatever it is.
Well,
I don't know. It looks like its eyes just closed.
I'm pretty sure it's gone.
Okay. Well, it shouldn't jump up if you lift that.
I'm not gonna lift it. Maybe we have like some gross barbecue tongs.
Ooh.
Ugh. What the hell?
Ooh.
Caleb, stay back.
We don't know yet.
It's a rat.
It's a rat.
I don't want to like puncture it.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Get back.
Gross.
Why are we filming this? This is some gross stuff. All right.
Oh my God. It's too close.
Come get the trash can. Get that, bud.
Caleb.
I know you're curious, but ugh.
Oh my God, it smells.
First time I've ever seen a rat
Yeah.
in our property.
Here, let me get the door.
Rest in peace.
Ugh. It's very yucky.
A yucky rat.
Yucky rat.
Is this? I talk? Is this?
Watch. We should.
I was just gonna say we should watch Lady and the Tramp.
No. Oh, we can watch Lady and the Tramp or Great Mouse Detective, something. Ratigan?
Yeah. You definitely need to wash that junk off. Oh God. Oh, I literally shivered.
So I think this is just one of those days where like everything outside is not working out for us. I think we're just gonna water the plants and call it a night. So I had to run back in after that disgusting experience outside with that rat. So I come in and wash my hands, doing the responsible thing. Nothing worse to me than like seasonal flavored over the top soap. Mike thought it would be a great idea to get some seasonal soap. This is acorn spice.
What's more disgusting?
I think I'm gonna smell like potpourri the rest of the night. Ugh, so gross.
Yeah, Steve has a lot of opinions about my what is it? Acorn spice soap. I've never gotten it before.
Don't do it again. Ever again.
I
No.
wanted to be festive. I wanted to be seasonal, but yeah, it's really gross. I really don't like it. I don't like it either.
No, if you want to, just like throw a bag of cinnamon in your face. That's pretty much what you're gonna get for the rest of the night. So it's Tuesday here, so Mike and I will probably partake in Taco Tuesday. Caleb's not that big of a fan, but I'm making him a cheese quesadilla, so I think he'll like that. And again, it's Taco Tuesday, but I felt the need to redeem myself the other day, so I bought some. So I bought Mike legit brie.
That's the good stuff. Let me zoom in on that so people can see. That's the good stuff.
It's not brie flavored. It's not whipped cheese. It's not clearance. It was not on clearance. I paid full price for this.
Daddy?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
We'll put some cheese and some chicken in there as well. Oh yeah.
And Moses in there?
Right? Let's put some more cheese and we'll make a little Mexican pizza. Does that sound good? Yummy?
Yeah, yummy.
Yeah, yummy. You know what's great about this brie?
What's that?
It's not complimented at all by acorn spice. Cinnamon brie, yummy. All right, so here's Caleb's dinner. So we made a little Mexican pizza with some grilled chicken and cheese on it, and I give him some salsa because he loves dip. Any kind of dip, he loves it. So, and this is low heat salsa, so you can handle that. Yeah.
Going and hot.
Oh, this one's not hot.
A good one, not bad.
Yeah, that's good. Can you dip one and see if you like it?
This tortilla.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Dip your tortilla in there. Mmm, yummy, huh? Is it yummy?
try some.
All right, dip it in the salsa and I'll try some.
Try some.
All right, here we go.
Yummy.
Yummy. Here.
One. Yeah.
So I want to say this brie is very, very good. Good bread. But I hate to say it, Steve is right. Every time I go to take a bite, I can smell the acorn spice.
We need soap for our soap. That doesn't make sense. It just does not make sense.
The brie's still good.
Yeah, it's fall brie.
Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Yes, it is the next day because Steve and I, we were so tired last night. We literally just passed out on the couch. And so yeah, here we are. It's been an interesting morning. The people are here and they are finishing up on our drywall. Looks like they've painted and they're doing the flooring right now. I was thanking my lucky stars this morning because just out of nowhere, Caleb decided to sleep in. He usually wakes up around like 6:45, 7. He finally woke up this morning at like 8:30 in the morning. So as a parent, you love those days. It's like I was able to come down here, make my coffee, have some breakfast, and just kind of like relax for a little bit before we got the day started. And then on top of that, he woke up in the best mood. So yeah, we've just been kind of playing outside. He's been watching a little bit of his Blippi. He loves Blippi. And I had some leftover meat and like some ground beef and some ground turkey. So I decided to make a nice bolognese sauce and we're gonna have a nice little spaghetti lunch. As you can see here, I've got my sauce. Unfortunately, I can't really link the recipe because I just kind of made it up as I went, but it's a little bit of olive oil, some onion, ground turkey, ground beef, a lot of oregano because I love oregano, and then some canned tomatoes. And here I've just got some spaghetti cooking, so nice little lunch for us today. I just peeked in our guest room right now, and like they have this place completely covered in plastic. Which I guess is good. They're really taking care of our stuff. But yeah, I was like really surprised to see this. Okay, forgive me. I just want to brag a little bit. Look at this. It looks so good and smells delicious. And like I said, I just kind of threw this together because we had some leftover ground beef and some ground turkey. And then, yeah, I just put it together. And also, there is one thing. We get a lot of comments about... Here, actually, let me turn the camera around. We sometimes get a lot of comments about, oh my gosh, Caleb is such a good eater. He is for the most part, but he can definitely be picky sometimes. But a surefire hit, if you want to get him to eat, give him some pasta with some red sauce. He's gonna be a happy little man. So as you can see, they've removed the plastic on the floor because they let us know that they're done with Steve's office closet. So floor looks great. They did a really, really great job. You can't even tell. All patched up, textured, painted. Baseboards are back. This is awesome. All right, and here we are now in another vlog where I'm like, oh, the day got away from us. But it really did because there was just so much going on. It is now, what is it? It's 5:41. We just ordered some dinner. We're very excited. We're gonna watch the VP debate tonight. So we just ordered some pizza. But when I was doing that, it reminded me, so here's what happened, guys. Last Saturday, we ordered pizza, and I made the worst mistake ever. We order everything through DoorDash right now. So, you know, back in the day, we would like call the pizza place and they like, hey, can I get a large pepperoni pizza? But since we've just been staying home so much and we got the Dash Pass, we just order everything through DoorDash, right? And when you order a pizza on DoorDash, everything is very, like, you have to pick out, like, what kind of crust you want. Do you want light or regular sauce? All that stuff. So last Saturday, I was ordering a pizza, and I was probably going too fast. Pizza arrives. I'm very excited. And it was a Chicago-style deep dish. So I get my slice, and I bite into it, and I literally did one of these numbers. I was like, no, no, no. I had accidentally selected pineapple instead of pepperoni. And I don't know about you, pineapple does not belong on pizza. It just doesn't, especially a Chicago-style deep dish. So let me know in the comments below, do you like pineapple? I can't stand it, but yeah, it really ruined my night. So tonight I was very careful when I was ordering my pizza. And now we jump forward to Saturday, and I think this is where we're gonna end our vlog today. But a little update. Our tile guys didn't come on Thursday like we thought. Granted, they weren't confirmed, so it's not like they didn't show up, but they never did get that part going. So unfortunately, we're still waiting for the shower to start. Hopefully we can get on that soon next week, especially like early in the week, because We are now just days away from being in Disney World, and we are so excited. But like I said, I think we're gonna end the vlog here, but I think we're gonna continue filming for the rest of the day because today we are gonna decorate for Halloween. And I wanted to show you some of the stuff we've collected over the years. I feel like Steve and I are very much like, we're very on top of like Disney merch and Disneyana, but every once in a while you'll see a video and like someone will show something and it's like, what's that? That is the coolest thing ever. And so I thought it'd be fun if maybe we showed off some of the stuff that we had. Maybe there's some things you haven't seen before. But yeah, so we're just gonna kind of take it easy, just get things ready for the holiday and have some fun. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And from our magic family to yours, enjoy.